We're in Intel's campus in Leixlip, which is just west of Dublin. Intel Ireland have been in Leixlip now for over 25 years, so significant investment for the company in terms of the manufacturing capacity that we've had here over that period of time. We've moved to research and development and actually moved from a manufacturing phase into a design phase. Intel needs to engage with the whole ecosystem, with the whole industry, to collaborate with our customers and address the end-to-end business needs that are required. So we can provide elements of consulting and elements of technology that contribute to that, but we need to work together with the industry.
It's been a great day to be in Intel Ireland, for sure. The buzz, the energy, the excitement about opening the IoT Ignition Lab has been great to be part of that. What's been most impressive is just the demonstration of real business solutions that are already in the lab. And it's always exciting when you have customers, partners, Intel working together and bringing technology together to solve real solutions. And I think the beauty of this lab is everything that we've seen in here today is real, and it brings value, and there's ways to go make a business out of it.
We wanted to have a space where people could come together to collaborate, but not for the point of demos or proof of concepts, but to drive real deployments, look at the business model, look at how to get these solutions into market.
I see the Ignition Labs as a portal for Intel to the outside world, to the ecosystem that we operate in. And one thing that we realize very clearly is that we have a value proposition, be it in IoT, but we need to work with partners to create ultimately something that's a product to either a business or to a person, enterprise or a consumer. So the Ignition Lab allows us to open out into that ecosystem and allow faster time to a product or to an experience, a proposition through working with our ecosystem partners. The reality of the modern tech world is that value chains and ultimate product offerings are incredibly complicated and involve many layers of assets or IP and involve many different partners.
Keenan is a company based in Carlow in the southeast of Ireland, and we manufacture machinery to feed animals, so that's dairy, beef, sheep and goats. In order to get the best return of investment from your machine, Keenan's offering a nutrition service where we would work on the formulations of the rations and the mixing of the rations for the animals to ensure that the animals are delivering the best feed efficiency on farm. Moving to the Internet of Things gateway with Intel really enables us then to have a live feedback from farm, from our own machine and from other systems that are on farm, so we can take that information, work with our nutrition team, so all that data comes back through the cloud. The software is doing what software does best. It looks for where the issues are, and it will take out and raise tickets for those issues and pass that on to a team of skilled nutritionists. They interpret that, they'll talk to the farmer, make the changes and drive that change in farm back through the cloud, back to the machine, so the next time they go to make a mix or they go to actually feed the animals, we're on the latest formulation for those cows. The people following this precision or smart agricultural system are making 2 litres more milk per cow per day using this. So there's a real return on investing in this smart technology. But what we also see is that it allows us then to scale that up. We can go to much more places. It's not something that's just for the big guys. It's actually for the small to medium farms. We've got our farms in France have maybe 60 cows. We've got farms in Ireland, 55, 60 cows, and we've also got the big people. But we didn't want to make a technology that was only suitable to the high tech, the people into that technology piece. We want to make it simple, and we want to use our skills back in the InTouch Centre where the data comes back to interpret that and help the farmer drive that performance. So Intel have been working with us not just on the hardware piece, which has been fantastic, and it's really helped us because we're an SME. We don't have that skill set in that particular area, but we have the ideas. Intel help us bring that to reality, and then also help us look at our business model and how we can actually use APIs to link to different data systems and develop it from being a capital sale into a recurring income model going forward, and give us a closer connection to our farmers.
If you come to an environment like this, it's open, it helps you open your mind, it helps you get rid of your boundaries. And I think everyone can come in as equal partners. There isn't a right answer, a wrong answer. There isn't, I'm the technologist and you're the business person, and I'm the architect. I think it really creates an environment so everyone can come together with equal sharing, focused on specific problems.
Patina Lighting is headquartered in Dublin, Ireland. We're quite well known in the area of lighting for specialising in design, consultation and manufacture of fluorescent and more recently LED technology-based luminaires. We have done a spin out then from Patina with Ersules. It's a smart building solutions provider. It's the value of that data in facilities. It's lighting because it's deployed in every area of a building that you go to, or facility or amenity area. We then selected Intel and Wind River to work with because they're straight away scaling partners. We don't have the fear that if we deploy 100 pieces or 1,000 pieces, scaling through to 1,000,000 pieces, that your system is going to fall over with the demand being placed on it. We have deployments in many of the IoT labs that Intel have opened. So if we're in lighting and we're capturing temperature and CO2 and humidity, they're obvious inputs into HVAC systems. So there's many synergies that can be accomplished by having deployments in those IoT labs and opening that opportunity to the wider market.
Having a place like this where you can come, meet other people, develop your products, and even meet with the Intel people on the technical side as to how we're developing our existing systems is really crucial. And we also plan to bring some of our farmer meetings in here. When we're designing our next generation systems, we'll bring them here to actually open the minds up.
We have to go figure out how we take this footprint and what we've learned here and then go put it in other geographies around the world. This seems like just a no-brainer to me.
The idea is that we can put these labs together and we can have great innovation in, for example, Istanbul in cloud services, and we can link that into the fantastic energy innovation that we're seeing here in Ireland, put those together, and we can have a much faster deployable solution, which obviously gives benefits to our customers and consumers faster.
Localization is important, but you've got to get the right balance between what's enough to allow for customization and localization with building a competency that'll give you a critical mass to really push a particular technology barrier forward or to be creative in a particular domain.
So I love the fact that the labs are deployed in many different regions. I also like the fact there is a vertical specialisation, and I like the fact that the labs can work together and talk together. So if we have a fantastic building solution in Ireland and we have a compelling buildings need in Russia, we can put those two together rapidly and we can drive deployment. And to me, that's the really compelling thing that the labs gives us.
Intel needs to be at the center of this. It's in our sweet spot of bringing technology, bringing software, bringing services, bringing security, bringing all of our core assets of Intel together, plus our very smart engineers together to really go solve these solutions. So it's hugely critical. It's all about growth, and this is, I think, one of the most obvious growth places to be for Intel, and we have to go deliver that growth.